This is Nightline.
Tonight, Nick Reiner making his first court appearance following the stabbing deaths of his parents. Beloved actor-director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. What happened in the courtroom? Plus, Sutton Stracke, the Southern socialite turned Real Housewife of Beverly Hills.
I might live on a main road, but I definitely bring main character energy.
Now speaking out about her terrifying home invasion.
My handbags were all gone, close to $1 million.
The dramatic video, the latest in a rash of celebrity break-ins, targeting celebrities and superstar athletes, and what she's saying now about her famous falling out with Housewives fan fave, Garcelle Bouvet.
Is there a message that maybe you'd want to send to her?
And Oscar-winning actress Kate Winslet, captivating audiences since her star turn as Rose in Titanic.
You jump high, jump right.
Now stepping behind the camera.
And action.
Making her directing debut in Goodbye June.
Why don't we have Goose for Christmas?
The holiday heartstring tugger about family and sisters, written by her 21-year-old son.
I read it and I said to him, it's a film. It is a film.
What these 3 powerful women say about growing older in Hollywood. Plus, meet H-Town Frankie, the Houston dad going viral with his elaborate holiday light displays.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Thanks for joining us. We begin with the latest developments in the stunning stabbing deaths of beloved actor-director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle. What we learned from the first court appearance of the couple's son, Nick, charged with their murders.
How would you describe your client? How's your client doing today, sir? I need a little bit of room, guys.
A crush of cameras at an LA courthouse for Nick Reiner's first court appearance since being charged with murdering his parents, Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle. It's a case that shocked Hollywood and the country. Reiner in court today, but shielded from the cameras by a partition. He was shackled wearing a suicide prevention vest. The judge asking Reiner to confirm he wants more time before entering a plea.
Do you waive your right to a speedy arraignment?
His high-profile defense attorney, Alan Jackson, urging the public not to rush to judgment.
Our hearts go out to the entire Reiner family. There are very, very complex and serious issues that are associated with this case.
Newly released CCTV video shows the dramatic moment Reiner was arrested. Just moments before, he can be seen walking into a gas station and purchasing a drink.
Law enforcement sources tell ABC News that midday Sunday, a massage therapist came by the house and called the Reiner's daughter, Romy, when no one answered the door. Romy then came over with her roommate, went inside, and found her father's body in the master bedroom. Romy and her sibling Jake releasing their first statement since the tragedy, saying in part, "Words cannot even begin to describe the unimaginable pain we are experiencing. They weren't just our parents, they were our best friends."
Nick Reiner's arraignment is set for January 7th. Of course, we'll continue to follow the developments of this tragic story. We turn now to Real Housewives star Sutton Stracke, known for her over-the-top personality, now opening up after thieves ransacked her Bel-Air home, reportedly stealing close to $1 million in luxury goods. What did they make off with? Here's ABC News contributor Kelly Carter.
Sutton Stracke, the Southern-born socialite shaking up the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I might live on a main road, but I definitely bring main character energy.
Delivering fan-favorite quips.
Jealous of what? Your ugly leather pants?
No. And signature catchphrases.
Name them.
That what?
Name them.
But now, Sutton is breaking her silence about her terrifying Bel-Air home invasion, speaking with Nightline in the very home that was burglarized just weeks ago.
It feels strange to know that there were 3 men in my house, in my room, going through my drawers, just looking and hunting.
Chilling footage showing the invasion's aftermath, her barren closet, countless luxury handbags, and high-end jewelry stolen. Can you put a value on the bags and the jewelry?
Close to $1 million.
Your home was violated.
You know, I didn't really want to come back to this house.
And Sutton isn't the only public figure to face a break-in. Her castmate Kathy Hilton's home targeted just hours after Sutton's. Kathy telling Extra her husband scared the intruders off with a shotgun.
He looked at him and said, "You know what? Get the out of here. The police are on their way."
Kathy and I live very close. They were getting either in the neighborhood and hitting houses, or deliberately choosing us because they knew we were at BravoCon.
In the last 2 years, there's been a rash of thieves targeting celebs and athletes while they're known to be away from home at an event or game. From WNBA star Sabrina Ionescu, whose LA home was hit this week, to football stars whose schedules are often public, like Patrick Mahomes, Jeffrey Simmons, and Shedeur Sanders. Authorities confirming this video is part of the ongoing investigation into Sanders' break-in that happened while he made his NFL debut last month.
Too many people have been texting me, "Are you okay?" Yes, I'm fine. I didn't get robbed. My house did.
The hit list reads like a red carpet. According to law enforcement sources, Anthony Anderson, Nicole Kidman, Brad Pitt all had break-ins this year alone. They do not appear to be connected. Pitt's home ransacked while he was on the road promoting his film, F1. Do you feel like housewives are being targeted?
No, I don't think it's a housewife thing.
The weekend of November 14th, the Real Housewives seemed to be having the time of their lives in Las Vegas, the highly publicized BravoCon inviting fans to meet their favorite Bravo celebrities. Sutton and Kathy posting online throughout the event.
I'm here with the king and queen, Bravo!
Oh, well, he's the king. I'm just a princess.
Sutton sharing a post with fellow Housewife star, actress Jennifer Tilly. And nearly 300 miles away, Sutton and Kathy's homes targeted by burglars, according to the LAPD. How did LAPD even know that there was a break-in?
My dog walker showed up in the morning to walk my dogs, and my front door was wide open.
Oh, wow.
And my big kitchen window was shattered everywhere.
Did you alert anyone else there?
I texted the group text with all of the women on my show just to say, make sure that your houses are secure.
Her closet, the thieves' first target.
I could tell immediately was my handbags were all gone.
Countless Hermes Birkin bags, whose market value can start anywhere from $10,000. Some of Sutton's collections seen this season on the Bravo show.
This is insane. That is so funny.
I went into the second part of the closet, which is where my jewelry was held. Some of those drawers were just ripped out.
Surveillance images captured the intruder's escape. Aside from monetary value, Sutton says what was taken from her is priceless.
You know, those are kind of family, almost going to be heirlooms. Not to mention, there's also this great sense of somebody was in here.
Has anything been recovered at all?
No, nothing's been recovered, probably won't be recovered. On a fluke, maybe something, but I am not hopeful for that. I have run my brain through different scenarios, like what did I not do to make my home safe? I have a lock on my bedroom door. I didn't lock that. I have cameras all over the house. The first camera, where all the bags were, was not working.
Home invasions have touched several members of the Beverly Hills cast. Dorit Kemsley was home in 2021 when thieves shattered a glass door and made off with many valuables. The ordeal later chronicled on the Bravo show.
And he charged at me, grabbed me, put me down, get down to the ground, I'm gonna kill you. Put a gun to me.
Dorit, Kathy, now you.
It's not a rite of passage that I wanted to take.
One of the reasons that we love this show is that we get to go behind the gates. You know, we get to look inside of your closets.
Well, it is a lifestyle show.
The show documenting the ladies' lavish lifestyles, from luxury car shopping sprees.
Welcome to my private Bentley shopping day.
And exclusive high fashion designer invites.
I told Mr. Dolce I was coming to Rome, and he said immediately, come do private shopping.
How do you reconcile the premise of the show, but then also what happened to you?
I think that that is the fun part, the lifestyle porn. I will say that producers on my show have always been protective. I never conjured the idea that somebody was watching this show to break into my house.
And based off your security footage, it almost seems like they knew where to go.
I know. Maybe it was because I'm on this television show, but then I have to remember that my next door neighbor was broken into a couple of years ago. I can't allow myself to live like in fear of being on this show and not letting our viewers experience things in its most authentic, truest form.
The Georgia-born mom of 3 and fashion entrepreneur says she never set out to be a reality star.
What does it feel like to now be a veteran housewife on this show?
I never really thought about myself as a veteran on this show. But we have new cast members this season. This is not a scripted show. You couldn't write this.
One face missing from the SoCal socialites, actor Garcelle Beauvais.
I loved Garcelle. We were best friends.
Oh my God! She and Sutton became a fan favorite duo. Garcelle shocked fans when she walked off the show for good at the season 14 reunion.
I'm out.
Yay!
Oh no. I'm not.
What?
I'm not.
For real?
What? Where are you guys now?
We have not spoken.
Anything you'd like to say to her?
No.
No? It's all been said?
Yeah.
Sutton says she's determined to make a fresh start, both with friendships and in her home.
Any words of advice for anyone who's not a reality TV star?
Be as careful as possible with your house. I'm fortunate that I've got armed security. Not everybody can do that. But locking up your house, having the neighbors check. We don't live in Andy Griffith land. We are not in Mayberry.
No. No. Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. Yes.
Our thanks to Kelly. And when we come back, Oscar-winning actress Kate Winslet's new title, director of a brand new movie written by her son. Why the family affair of it all gave her the courage for this new challenge. After the break. Welcome back. Oscar winner Kate Winslet is making her directorial debut in Goodbye June, written by a young, up-and-coming Hollywood talent, her son. I sat down with the director herself and her star-studded cast. We're going to call you Madam Director throughout all of this.
Oh, okay. There's really no need. That gets a little close to Dame, which I'm not so sure about.
Kate Winslet is doing something she's never done before in her 30-year career, directing.
And action.
Goodbye, June is the story of a fractured family brought together by the impending death of their matriarch, played by Oscar winner Helen Mirren.
Why don't we have Goose for Christmas?
Winslet, both star and director, with help from a talented young screenwriter, her 21-year-old son, Joe Anders.
He was very nervous about me reading it. He was like, you know, just lie if you don't think it's any good. And I read it and I said to him, it's a film. It is a film.
I read that you'd been mulling over being a director for a decade, and it almost seems as if your son gave you the courage to go for it.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
Poetic.
But I think the sense that we were going to be doing this together definitely made me feel much less afraid, actually, and more grounded.
Winslet is one of the most respected and accomplished actresses of her generation, from her breakout role at 22 as Rose in Titanic.
You jump high, jump right.
Her acting range on display in rom-coms like The Holiday, winning an Emmy for her hard-nosed true crime series Mare of Easttown. Her vast body of work earning her countless accolades, including 5 Golden Globes and an Oscar for her performance in The Reader. All the while planting her own unique flag as a standard-bearer in Hollywood.
You've been sort of the poster child for fighting against Hollywood standards of beauty and aging.
I think it's a confusing time for younger women who perhaps perceive women on red carpets as perfect, you know, when of course it's a version of perfection that doesn't really exist.
That truth echoed by Winslet's co-stars, Toni Collette and Andrea Riseborough, both Oscar nominees themselves, who play her sisters.
I don't want to misrepresent humanity. I'm into honesty, I'm into truth, I'm into the mirror, the reflection.
Aging is a fantastic and magical thing. You've actually got some things under your belt and you've got something to contribute.
In an industry where just 16% of the 250 top grossing films are directed by women, Winslet's directorial debut all the more meaningful.
Let's do it again. How much of this is you bringing people that you've had experience with into this labor of love?
Well, one of the great joys of doing this job is that when you are in a position where you need to be a good leader, pulling people together, actually you want that tribe of individuals to be good and kind and to be supportive and collaborative and ultimately fun.
Winslet's all-star cast and crew pulled together from friendships forged throughout her storied career. Riseborough was her co-star in the HBO miniseries The Regime.
I wanted to be honest with you now.
Well, I'm glad you're honest with me. Mother to mother.
She died.
But Colette, who's earned respect for her memorable roles from The Sixth Sense to Little Miss Sunshine, had never worked with Winslet.
What made you say yes to this project?
Kate. Well,
One word.
Before I even read the script, so I'd obviously had wanted to work with her for decades, actually. I really admire her, now even more so. And then I did read it, and it just made my heart explode because it's the most beautiful story.
Yeah. Sometimes something really superlative shines through like a diamond, and it's so pure.
I've never found a better culinary pairing than Guinness and pork scratchings.
Winslet cast Timothy Spall, who plays the family's apathetic father, whom she first met playing Ophelia in Hamlet back in 1996. The film explores simmering tensions that exist in many families, especially during the holidays.
There's some scenes that you're in that I just cringe because it feels so real, like the ring scene, because at the end of the day, sibling rivalry is about competing for a mother's love.
There are so many complex resentments that build up.
In families.
In families, and also with siblings. And our siblings have so many different things going on.
Just listen. Mum's gone back into hospital.
What?
While the movie is a work of fiction, there are parallels to Winslet's life. Her own mother passed away in 2017 at the age of 71. Joe, her son, channeling his experience of it into his art.
Joe lost his grandmother. He was a teenager. And so, whilst it is absolutely not autobiographical, and it is not a true story, it is a fictional family, he took his own situation and his memory of that and kind of used it as an emotional backdrop.
Winslet, ever evolving from young starlet to acclaimed veteran, and now a newly minted director.
Did you love directing? Will there be more?
I loved it so much. It mattered so much to me. I'm very proud of the film. I feel deeply uplifted by the whole experience of having been with these wonderful actors and created this and watched my son learn and grow and do something extraordinary.
Goodbye June is in theaters now and streams on Netflix beginning December 24th. When we come back, a festival of lights in Houston, the work of one man with a viral following. And finally tonight, H-Town Frankie, spreading the holiday cheer in Houston and beyond. It's our Nightline. The Texas dad taking light displays to a whole new level. Going viral with his phantasmagorical Christmas audio visual extravaganza. Some set to hip-hop hits like Get Low by Lil Jon. The former DJ and IT professional says his brand of holiday cheer is all about fun.
Creativity and song choice and choreographed silliness.
That recipe bringing lots of joy to the world this holiday season. And that's Nightline. You can watch all of our full episodes on Disney Plus and Hulu. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America.